Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today I'm going to guide you through an everyday yoga flow. So this is something that you can do in the morning, in the evening, whenever you prefer, especially if you're trying to get in a shorter practice and you're short on time. This is going to be a strengthening, lengthening, and stretching type of class. So you will not need any props and we will go ahead and get started. So finding a tabletop position, you can tuck your toes under and sit back onto your heels, or sit back onto your heels with your toes pressing into the floor. Totally up to you. Let's go ahead and inhale the arms up. And exhale, imagine you're pulling ropes, pull them down. So pull the chest forward, increase the tension in the biceps, and exhale. Inhale. And exhale, pull down and open up through the chest. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and take the left hand onto the right kneecap. Inhale and spider the right fingertips behind you. Just take a nice little twist. Inhale back through center and twist to the other side. So right hand to left knee, left fingertip spider behind you. Inhale back through center. This time you're going to take your hands behind you and interlace your fingers. So imagine you're squeezing your elbows together with your knuckles pressing onto your low back. Open up through the chest. Inhale. And exhale if you'd like. You can begin to reach your knuckles towards the mat. And then moving it away. Nice deep breaths. And exhale, release. Go ahead, finding yourself in a tabletop position. So we're just going to warm up through the spine. Let's go ahead and take a few cat-cow. Inhale, belly drops, chin lifts. Really draw those shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bringing the belly to drop again. So finding that curvature in the spine. Untuck your toes if they were tucked under. Inhale. And exhale, you're going to keep that rounding and then just send your bum back towards the child's pose. And then pulling your palms towards your knees, come back up and find that curve. Inhale. Maybe you bring your shoulders a little bit beyond your wrists and exhale. So really keeping the curve. Inhale, come forward. And exhale back. One more just like this. Inhale, come forward. And exhale. Go ahead and find yourself in a child's pose. You can drop the head. Let's lift the gaze, come back up, find ourselves back in that tabletop, warming up through the wrists. So go ahead and just make some small rotations here. Maybe bringing the shoulders a little bit beyond the wrists. Go ahead and turn the fingers so your fingers are pointing towards the sides of your mat, and you can just rock from side to side. It's also nice to think about clawing the mat. And then finally turning your fingers towards your knees and then just rocking back. And then finally taking the tops of your hands onto the mat. And then just trying to make fists and release. Make fists and release. Make fists and release. One more, make a fist and release. Shake it out. Plant your palms. Tuck your toes under. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedaling it out here. And whatever you need. Let's go ahead from here. Inhale your right leg to lift. Inhale, when you're lifting that leg, think about lifting it up from the inner thigh. From here, bend the knee, open up the hip. You're just going to drop the knee down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. Switching directions, out, down, and around. Out, down, and around. We'll do the same thing to the other side. So bringing the right foot down, left leg lifts, lifting from the inner thigh. Inhale, bend the knee and open up the hip. Out, down, and around. And switching directions. And bring that left foot to meet the right. Let's go ahead and inhale that right leg to lift. Come up high into your left tippy toes, bend the right knee and step the right foot by the right thumb. Bring the knee to the mat. Inhale, arms up. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring that left hand down, right arm up. With your left toes tucked under, pick up that left knee. Inhale here. And on your exhale, just see if you can open up the chest and lean back slightly. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring that right hand down. Bring the left knee down. Just hanging out here for a moment. You can shimmy your right foot to the right side of your mat, coming to the knife edge. Maybe dropping the knee in and out. Dropping the knee down to the mat and hugging it back in. 2 more like this. Let's go ahead and do this one more time and leave the knee dropping open. You want to really flex the foot, so flex your toe towards your kneecap so that you're not sickling in the ankle. Ground down through your left arm, left palm. Inhale your right arm up. Same idea. Exhale, lean back slightly. Open up through the chest. If you'd like, you can grab onto that back foot. When you grab onto the back foot, you want to think about pushing your foot into your hand to open up the chest. For 3, 2, feel a nice opening in that bicep. And 1. Gently release. Bring that right hand back down. Tuck your left toes under. Pick up that left knee. You might need to shimmy your left foot in just a little bit, finding a pyramid pose. So I like to find some movement here in my pyramid, just shimmying my hips from side to side. Feel a nice length in my right hamstring. If it isn't already, take your right hand to the outside of your right foot and flex your foot. So you're pointing your toes now towards the ceiling. For 3, lengthening the crown of the head. 2, and 1. Go ahead and dropping that ankle, plant the palms and step back. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. And we'll do the other side. Inhale your left leg to lift. Come up high into your right tippy toes. Bend your left knee and step your left foot by your left thumb. Bring that right knee to the mat and inhale, arms up. And bring both hands to the inside of the mat. Inhale your left arm up. And exhale, the right knee can lift up. And then again, you're just looking to open up the chest and lean back slightly. For 3. Nice, strong left thigh. 2. And 1. Bringing that right knee back down to the mat. Windmilling your left hand to the inside of the left foot. And again, you can sway from side to side, dropping that left knee down towards the mat and hugging it back into the chest. We'll do one more, and you're going to leave that left knee drop down towards the mat, ground down through your right hand or right palm. Inhale your left arm up, and exhale, you can grab a hold of the right foot if you can, and again, looking to puff up through the chest and gently lean back. So you're pushing away with your foot to help open up the chest. For 3. For 2. And 1. Gently release, bringing that left hand all the way back up and around, planting it down next to the right. Tuck your right toes under, pick up that right knee. You might need to shimmy it in just slightly to find your pyramid pose. So in order to find stability here in pyramid, I like to think about drawing my right heel towards the back of the mat. Let's go ahead, take your left hand to the outside of your left foot if it's not there already. Flex your toes towards the ceiling so you're on the heel there. For 3. Making sure that your kneecap is lifted. For 2. And 1. Gently release. Plant the left hand down and step back. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Let's go ahead, round forward to plank. And exhale, let's lower all the way to our bellies. With your hands planted beside your ribcage, draw your shoulders away from the ears and down the back. Push your toenails into the floor and inhale, lift the chest. Really thinking about squeezing those elbows together. Thinking about hovering the palms. Keeping this lift the toes, lift the legs, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Thinking about reaching your hands behind you, reaching your fingertips towards your heels, or interlacing your fingers. Lifting a little taller. For 3. 2. And 1. Gently release. Bring your hands down by your side. Tuck your toes under. Plank. Downward facing dog. From here, we're going to take a figure 4. So taking your right foot, gently bend the left knee. You're going to cross your right ankle over the left knee. Remembering to keep that right foot flexed. And you're looking to stick your bum out. It'll increase the stretch. Looking to draw your right knee towards the back of the mat. For 3. 2. and 1. You're going to come to the knife edge of your left foot. Keeping the right foot where it is, you're going to bring it to the inside of the left leg this time for tree. Reach your right fingertips towards the top of the mat for 3. For 2. And 1. Bringing that right hand to the mat, find your plank, and you're just going to lower onto your belly. You can keep your right foot glued to your inner left thigh, or you can release it. Bring your hands out in front of you, and then pulling forward, trying to keep that right knee in line with your right hip. Nice deep breaths. Gently release. Bring your hands back down by your side. Bring your right foot to meet the left. Tuck your toes under. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. So slightly bending that right knee. You're going to bring the left foot on top of the right knee for that figure 4. Flexing the left toes. And then actively looking to push the left knee towards the back of the mat. For 3. For 2. And 1. So you're going to round forward into a plank. You're going to come to the knife edge of your right foot this time, placing the left foot to the inside of your right leg or right thigh. Reaching your left fingertips over for 3. For 2. And 1. Bringing your left hand down to the mat. Roll onto your side, coming all the way down onto your belly. You can remove the left foot from your right thigh. Bringing your elbows underneath your shoulders. Pulling your chest forward. A few breaths here. Let's go ahead and lower the chest. Bring your hands by your side. Tuck your right toes under. Bring your left toes to meet it. Bend the knees. Send your hips back. Downward facing dog. Let's go ahead from here. Drop to the knees. And sit back onto our bum. Let's go ahead and bring the soles of the feet to touch. Taking your peace fingers, grabbing onto your big toes. Inhale, shoot the chest forward. And exhale, come forward any amount. Let's go ahead and lift up. You're going to bend that right knee and extend the left leg forward. Inhale to find length and exhale to reach. Dropping now that right knee down to the side. Taking your left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale for length and exhale to twist over that right shoulder. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. One more. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. Coming back through center. Other side. Bending the left knee in this time. Inhale to find length, and exhale to fold forward. Inhaling all the way back up. Drop that left knee out to the left. Take your right hand to the outside of the left knee. Spider your left fingertips behind you. Inhale for length. And exhale, twist. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, twist. One more, inhale. And exhale. Coming back through center. Go ahead and bring your feet back into the diamond position that we were in, with your peace fingers grabbing onto your big toes. Inhale here, and exhale, you're just going to lean back slightly. So you're balancing your weight on your sit bones. Inhale here, and exhale, extend your right leg. And if you can, see if you can extend your left leg. And then lift up through the chest for 3, 2, and 1. Bring one foot in first and the other. Go ahead and find yourself in Navasana, boat pose. A nice way to think about it is drawing your chest forward and pulling your hands and your shoulders down. Palms up for 3. Lift up through the chest for 2. And 1. Straighten the legs and gently lower all the way down onto your back. Bend the left knee in towards your chest. Interlacing your hands around that left knee. With the left knee bent, just take the left hand and open up that left knee to the left. Bringing the knee back to center, take a hold of the outside of that left knee with your right hand and come into a twist. Coming back through center and extending that left leg straight. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So inhale your right knee in towards your chest, interlacing your fingers around that kneecap. Taking a hold of the knee, the right knee with your right hand. Drawing that right knee open to the side. Coming back through center, taking hold of the right knee with your left hand and drawing the right knee all the way to the left for a twist. Coming back through center. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Just squeezing here. Pushing your sacrum into the mat and drawing your shoulders away from your ears. So from here, we're going to make our way into a lazy snail. So it's a more relaxed position than I'd say plow. So go ahead and bring your legs over behind you. What I like to do is I like to wrap my arms around my legs. Just a few breaths here for 3, for 2, and 1. Gently release the grip. Lower the tailbone and the legs very gently. All the way back down to the mat. Leave your legs up high. Bring your arms up. Shake out the legs, shake out the fingers. And then eventually bending the knees again. Rock from side to side before you extend your legs out wide, arms out wide for your Shavasana. So feeling free to stay here for as long as you'd like. I hope you enjoyed today's practice, and I will see you back here again soon. Have a wonderful day.